The second question I've got for you, Doug, is in your role, and I've seen you do this really effectively. You work across functions on the sales team. You work with marketing, you work with sales, you work with executives, you work with the product team, the dev team, the product managers. What's your philosophy in terms of how do you effectively pull all those people together and kind of be the hub of that revenue team in terms of working effectively with other people in other functions?
Yeah, it's connecting dots and telling a lot of different stories. And you're conveying the same information, but depending on who you're talking to, the story's a little bit different. If I'm talking to a product person, I'm usually giving them feedback that I hear from customers of things that they need. Ideally, if we can sort of make our product that addresses those needs, that makes my job easier to do. If I'm talking to executive, I have to be very short and succinct with that. You taught me a lot of that stuff back at Microsoft. Be brief and, here's what I need to know, and know the communication style of who you're talking to and sort of provide that information for them and what the next action is going to be. Hey, here's what we're going to do about that. Always come with a solution, not a problem. Now, as you work across, you're trying to be the coordinator of things and again, and keeping everybody on the same page because you don't have authority over any of them. But typically you need to get something from them, right, to go do that. But being the trusted advisor for everybody around, I have to understand how the technology works. I have to understand the ones and zeros, even though I couldn't program my VCR if I had to. I need to understand the way that it works in the back end so that I can then convey from an engineering perspective, I know what information I need to get from a customer to bring back to engineering so they can help design the product or fix a product that way. And we're very unique in the skill set of being able to sort of assimilate all that different information that we have and then applying it to whatever situation that we're in. And again, it's a unique skill set that as I look at good engineers, we all have this same thing. We like to learn constantly, stay up to date, find out what's really going on from that. But also we have to understand humans, right? What's important to them? How do you communicate to them? One of the times we were interviewing for a role like mine at Microsoft and we interviewed like 8 people. They were wickedly smart, but the manager said, look, we can't hire him because no one can tell a story and relate to people like you do. And that's the first time I realized that I was a storyteller. And that was a skill that I could go ahead and leverage and teach others to go do, which is sort of my end goal at the end of the day is, can I teach other people storytelling?